Hi, I'm Bill Garcia from Table Force, formerly Garcia and Associates, where we teach negotiation training that extends beyond win-win. In this segment, I'm going to talk to you about some stuff that my partner Mark Kensick has been working on, and this stuff is super. It has to do with win-win and the power of no. If I said to you, tell me what your definition of win-win is, what would you say? Meet in the middle? Split the difference? 50-50? That's what a lot of people think of when they think about win-win. To a skilled negotiator, win-win is not defined like that. Win-win is making the other side happy, but doing better for your side. Because you never fully know what the other side's wants are, or what their needs are, or what they're willing to accept. Let me give you an example. There's a book out there, Getting to Yes. Some of you might have read it. And two girls in that book are fighting over an orange. I want the orange. I want the orange. And the mother's had it. She slices the orange in half, giving half to one girl and half to another. And the girls go to their rooms. Now the mother looks in the room, and this first girl's crying. And she says, "Why are you crying?" And she says, "Mom, I wanted a full glass of orange juice, and there's just not enough pulp here for a good glass of juice." So the mother thinks about that. She goes across the hall. She looks in this girl's room. "Why are you crying?" She says, "Mom, I was going to bake a cake, and there's just not enough rind here for a good frosting." If the mother fully understood what was on their sheet of paper, she could have given all the pulp to one and all the rind to the other, and that would have been a good definition of win-win. To a skilled negotiator, win-win is make them happy, do better for my side. Create a good reference, do better for my side. Create a good long-term relationship, do better for my side. It's not 50-50. And this chart helps explain it. In this chart, if you look, the seller is trying to sell at the highest price possible, in the red. The buyer is trying to purchase at the lowest price possible, in the blue. Anything in between the dotted lines, by definition, would be a win-win. The seller would be happy and the buyer would be happy. But the seller's goal should be right here, the very maximum price acceptable to the buyer. Now you might ask, how's the seller going to know where that line is? I'll tell you. They're going to hear the word no a lot. The word no happens up here. The seller makes a proposal and the buyer says, "No, you're out of your mind. Never. Forget it." And as the seller adjusts their proposal and moves down, assuming they can, they'll get closer to that dotted line and the buyer will say things like this: "Now you're talking. You're getting closer. Sharpen the pencil. I think you might have an opportunity here." When that word no becomes softer, it lets the seller know that they're getting close to that bottom line. Hearing the word no means that you're trying and that you've raised the bar. It's a very important part of win-win. So get used to hearing the word no. Don't be afraid to say the word no. Raise the bar, try. Remember, make them happy, do better for your side, and you'll do better in the long run. Thanks a lot.